Hey guys, Robbie. I got a special guest here to say something.
Greetings, this is Wonder Woman. You are watching Pros versus Noobs.
Actually, Wendy, that's supposed to be Pro teaches noobs. I know you like how to do, you like to do fighting and everything, but not everything's always.
And today, this is Azula from Avatar The Last Airbender. We're going to teach you how pros do things. They do it better than their brother. They're about to celebrate becoming an only child.
Yeah, I hear you say that a lot, Azula.
Yeah, noobs are just twerps and they all need to go to bed. They sure are. I can't stand a noob. You know who's a noob? Billy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I can't stand that guy. But he is my best friend, so whatever.
Oh, way to go, Mandy. So, yeah. What they said. Welcome to Pro Teaches Noobs. Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teaches Noob. Today I have with me once again, Steph and Docs.
Hello.
What's up?
And today we're continuing with the Kick-Ass adaptation with Hit Girl. And which came out after Kick-Ass 2, but it's set between 1 and 2. In fact, a lot of times we'll say the official prequel to Kick-Ass 2.
That's funny. It's like
and both,
equal.
Yep. And elements from this and Kick-Ass 2 would make up the movie. And you could probably see, I mean, it's very loose. That second movie, it's mostly 2, but the elements from Hit Girl are kind of there. But you got to remember, in the comics, Mindy has barely aged. Whereas, of course, in the movie, Chloe Gracie cannot control her aging. So,
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And she was like 5 or 4 years older in the next
yeah,
movie.
a few more. Yeah, four something years older. Yeah, you couldn't control that. So they had to work that in. But there's some elements that you could definitely tell. And this is the shortest, only 5 issues.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That is pretty short, though.
Yep. Silver Beetle's abduction. One of the other hero kids that heroes we'd be seeing in Kick-Ass 2. What's the matter, you little prick? Talk! Just fucking talk! I can't. I don't know a thing. I swear to God, I don't fucking know. Ugh! Okay, pick him up. Let's give this idiot one last chance. Please, you've got to listen to me. No, you listen to me, fucko. What's your real name? I mean, not the superhero bullshit. It's Truman. Truman Rice. Good. Now I'm going to explain something, Truman, and I'm going to explain it so easily that even a fucking loser in his mother's pantyhose can understand it. You're going to die here, kid. You either tell us where we can find Kick-Ass and that hit girl bitch, or we're going to put a fucking bullet in your head. Do you understand exactly what's happening to you here? Sir, I promise you, I've never even met Kick-Ass. I just saw about TV and felt inspired to do something with my life. But we're not friends. We're not even in a club. We've literally never spoken. Ugh! I think he's telling the truth, Santito. You sure this ain't some bullshit superhero code where you refuse the rat's secret identities? I promise you, on my grandmother's life. Please. Fuck! What's the matter with you, Michael? You almost ruined my shoes, you fucking animal. Apologies. So what do we do now? I don't know. Hang around the bad area to try to catch another one, I guess? Must be somebody knows who those 2 cocksuckers really are. Dang! Poor guy.
Right? Fucking him up.
Yep. Now, if you remember at the end of the first Kick-Ass, we found out that Mindy's mom had married the cop, the investigative cop, and trying to find her.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, yeah, we see a bit of... So, yeah. So, we're seeing, about a bit about Silver Beetle being killed and everything. A spokesman for the real-life superhero movement released a statement saying, this second sinister slaying shall not weaken our sword arms in the ongoing offense against such odious acts. Shit. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Time to get up for school. The bus will be here in 40 minutes, and you still got to get showered and grab some breakfast. I packed you things for hockey practice this afternoon. Thanks, Mom. Just look how tidy she is. So it's been 6 months. So it's been 6 months since the end of the first movie. And first book.
Yeah.
Super fucking still.
Yep. And like I said, throughout this, we're going to find out why the one downside, the one advantage the comic has keeping Mindy's mom alive.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna see throughout the rest of these books. We're gonna see there is one advantage. Again, it makes sense for her to be dead for real in the movie. Completely does.
Yeah.
But we do lose something very vital.
Okay.
Mornings could be anything from stunt driving to knife throwing. After there's usually written exercises like fingerprint analysis or CIA torture techniques. One time, Dad handcuffed my hands behind my back and tossed me in the river to see if I'd be paying attention to his escapology lectures. How you doing down there, Mindy? Everything hunky-dory? A superhero needs to be resourceful, honey bun. You never know what the bad guys are going to hit us with. And he was absolutely right. He taught me how to defend myself against anyone. Be self-sufficient in an age when all the whiners were looking for a handout or someone else to blame. Good girl.
She's red-pilled.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. There isn't again, I do like how they're trying to, they've realized we might have gone a little too far. So while they're still cupping the hand they dealt themselves, they're trying to make it clear, oh yeah, the guy was completely effed up, but he did love her. He did care for her, and a lot of his lessons, while extreme, there is a good heart reason behind it. Just
there's a
doesn't
lesson.
justify it.
Right.
I mean,
it's like there is still a lesson there that is good for her, but at the same time,
Not this way.
over the top.
even
Like,
Ted Bundy had kids.
Right. But like I said, but no, I do get that. They're trying to make it clear. They're trying to make us not hate him as much. And I think they do a good job at that. You don't hate him as much. Now that, of course, it helps that he's dead.
right.
And we're just seeing everything
Even in the
flashback.
movie, it's hard not to hate him, because it's like you're putting your child through this, and whether it's for a good reason or not, you're still putting your kid through
Especially on the false reasons.
right,
Yeah.
and you're putting her through crazy testing. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, but at least it expands more in the whole I didn't want her to grow up watching American Idol and everything. It expands on that viewpoint.
yeah.
But yeah,
Well, it's kind of a shit viewpoint anyway, to have your daughter become a superhero instead of watching TV.
right. No, did you buy them yourselves? No, my mom bought them for me. I was worried they were a little old-fashioned, but it's really cool. You like them, Debbie? I'm being sarcastic, you dumb whore. Jeez. And they look like something a 5-year-old would wear. All they're missing, and all they're missing is Dora the Explorer. I love my mom. She's the sweetest woman in the world, and so happy to have me back after all this time. I love my stepfather, Marcus. Marcus is a good cop in a crooked department and was a rock for my mom in those years I was missing. But as I look around at American Idol and Kardashians and kids my age with makeup and cell phones, I realize this was everything my father was trying to protect me from. Thank God this is only my secret identity. After a few weeks of settling in, I get to be hit girl again tonight.
See, that's what I think is crazy. Like, he's got her brainwashed so bad that this is her secret
identity.
And Hit Girl is her real self.
Right.
Like,
I was just going to say the same exact thing.
Exactly. I thought you retired. Are you nuts? I was just lying low till the heat died down. But those Costa Nostra pricks are getting organized again. I see we get out there as soon as it gets dark. It starts banging heads together, kick-ass. What about your stepfather? What about him? He isn't stupid. He's figured out who I am. But as long as he thinks I'm hung up my cape, he isn't going to give us any shit. Isn't he going to be watching like a hawk? That's why God invented Rifanel, partner. 4 milligrams of this in their cocoa, and I could be the Hulk for all they care. Are you serious? In other words, knocks them out like a light.
Gonna drug her stepdad.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That's so out of pocket.
That is.
And look at her smile like that.
She's so yep.
Again, this is where we go into absurdity, but it's like you hate what a father did, but you love the character still.
Right, because it makes sense. She's good at what she does.
Exactly. It's that double-edged swordness of this.
Right, like you don't want to see a child in these situations, but at the same time, the motherfucker did a good job.
Yeah, that she's awesome. She's the best part of all these things. There's a reason why she's getting a mini.
Right, though.
Yeah. But yeah, basically he's figured out how Genevieve's brother still operates from jail. was in jail.
Okay.
So yeah, I put together is the guys were going to be kneecapping in the next few weeks. But yeah, look at all the stuff she's gone through. Again, she's smart for her age.
Right.
Like, are you sure this is a good idea? Don't you think we should be maybe start with something easier instead of jumping in at the deep end? We're superheroes, dude. We belong in the deep end. Besides, how many of your little Facebook friends have to die before you take a stand against these greasy fuckwads? OMG, look at her revolting hair. I mean, I know her mom isn't used to dressing kids, but seriously, those bangs make her look like a drag queen.
Aww.
Where the heck did they get that from?
Right, though.
I'm so
not
sad.
at all. Like, I don't even understand why they make that comment.
So my guess is, of course, her intelligence from all of her training is why she's bumped up to be in the same school.
Right.
They don't explain that, but I think that's obvious, right? She is obviously well beyond her years.
Right. That she's talking to these senior fucking kids or college kids.
Even though she should not be going there. You know what I mean? Let me double check.
Right. Yeah, she shouldn't have been there.
Girl.
Or she's
okay, she's 11, 12. She's 11 or 12.
And she's in like high school. These are high school kids.
Yeah. So my guess is, like I said, she probably was able to test, be evaluated and tested that she was good enough to be in the high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just advanced schooling.
Which, by the way, just to point out that by her own ongoing series, she's done 13 and 14, and then by the big game crossover, she's 27. Because they all jumped ahead for that crossover.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Daddy, you taught me how to blind a man with my thumbs, build a bomb with the contents of a kitchen cabinet, and skin a wolf with my bare hands. I've shot people, choked people, even drowned a motherfucker. Why can't I handle these bitches? Okay, I do like that, though. Just by these bad words, just these insults, it's just enough to get to her.
Right, it shows that it does get to her.
And that's the thing, though. Like, he groomed her to be this tough person, but tough person that leads with violence. So now she's dealing with all this stuff, and it's like she wants
in her
to,
head, she wants to kill him, but she knows
we're
not
she
worth
does
it.
act on it sometimes.
Exactly.
Like some of the scenes, like she will act on that anger as a child instead of like.
Oh, let me put it this way:
scared for it.
In this book, the bitches get off easy compared to the movie where she uses the stick on them.
Yeah, she goes in on those ones. Like
I'm telling you, the girl Debbie gets off easy.
Yeah.
In this thing of all things, she gets off easy compared to the movie.
Right. I think they had to pick and choose where they could put more violence.
Or disgustingness in the case of the sick scene.
Right.
It's a puke and shit, and we actually see both of it.
Yeah, they had to remove some of that stuff and add in some gratuitous violence elsewhere.
Yep, but yeah, see, this is showing that Genovese is running things from inside and to the point where he even said fettuccine alfredo with a nice half-baked bread. Of course, tell the guards I'll be finished at 8 if they want to serve the others when I'm done. That type of running, running the from inside.
Yeah, so he definitely is running stuff.
Yeah.
Tell the others they can fucking get their food when I'm done.
But I also like how he is still trying to do things like, they still killed my brother. I'm going to take him down.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he also wants to make sure that his nephew and his sister-in-law are still protected.
Yeah.
So I do like that. As again, they make it clear, like, these guys are complete horrible monsters, except when it comes to family.
Right. Well, it's like that's the thing. They have to show heart on some of these characters. Without it, it doesn't work. Like
they're still worse than the heroes.
Right, but it's like the most viable villains make you empathize with them. Like you can see their point of view if you were ever in their situation,
Yep. But okay, but look at Kick-Ass here wearing the coat and everything. Hey, you got any spare change? Sorry, dude. If I would if I could, but I haven't really got anything. Basically coaxes him into giving him money. I can't believe I'm doing this. It's like I'm getting mugged. Dude, you're a hero. This is beautiful. If I come back here and I catch you with a beer, I'm gonna be really fucking pissed off. Mindy, are you in here? Hello? A scarf and a winter coat? Are you kidding me? What are you talking about? It's freezing out there. So wear layers, asshole. See the Punisher in a hat when it's cold? Any vulnerabilities are a psychological disadvantage for a superhero. Besides, you should be proud of your costume. I am proud. It was just my nuts were freezing off.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The hideout's amazing, but the way, and by the way, how'd you get all this stuff? Dad and I paid for it with the money we liberated from pimps and pushers over the years. So in other words, the comics he sold was to get them started, and if they need quick cash when their places get, found out.
All right. That's awesome.
Every time we made a bust, we get half the cash to charity and spend the rest on crime fighting equipment. We used to scan the papers for old people who've been robbed or little kids who needed a trip to Disney World. We gave away almost 900 grand total. Again, see, they're retroactively making them better off.
We're right, though.
Yeah.
Retroactively making her rich, even fucking without him.
And giving the older money, half the money to charity.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, look at this one where I tried to catch a child abductor. Sorry, sweetheart, but looks like you won't be going home tonight. Likewise, asshole. Just look at that bear.
Nice. I think.
How can that guy not tell?
Right, though.
Like, your dad was a pretty cool guy. The best. He gave me the kind of childhood normal people will only read about. That's why we're honoring him by continuing what he started. That's why I'm going to train you up to be a crime fighter too. But there's something you have to do for me in return, kick-ass. Like what? You have to teach me how to be normal. I need to know what clothes to wear, what TV shows kids are watching, what bands I should be listening to. I need you to help me get through school because right now I'm really fucking sucking at it. Deal? Absolutely. Now let's get you officially sworn in as my sidekick. I thought we could use the same candle Dad used for me, just for old time's sake. What do you mean sworn in? And they do the Batman and Robin,
Yeah, that's too funny.
That's fucking perfect.
Yep. Oh, there's Red Mist with his mom. What the hell? Take it easy, Mom. Nobody's gonna hurt you. We're only here to pick up my comics and some of those old statues I left behind. Just stay in bed and everything will be cool. That's what I think. I don't care how they killed off his mother just to push him over the edge in the movie.
Yeah.
Because again, his mother's just as important, but they kind of had to push him over the edge. But I also don't like how they reveal his motherfucker outfit was her old kinky outfit.
Yeah, no, I don't like his character at all. I think they picked the perfect person.
Oh yeah, and again, he was great the first one, but the second one did him so dirty. And then they did the rape scene or him trying the rape, and that felt so wrong. It's like either don't include it or go all the way. Don't half-ass it.
Right, like you're using a beloved actor, and yeah, he's a young dude, but McLovin was beloved by a whole generation.
And you're also doing the fact that you're doing something serious as rape, but then making a joke that he can't get it up.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, no.
Don't do both. Either make the joke that either a rape or make the joke that he can't get it up. Don't do both.
Well, yeah, he can't get it up if he was trying to have legit sex, but don't do any rape. So either if you're doing that rape scene, don't make the joke. That either go all the way or don't do it at all.
Right.
And then it would be, should we kill a dog? No, I'm not a monster. Yeah. Which, to be fair, that is true. In movies, never kill a dog. You will lose your audience.
That's a John Wick moment.
Oh.
Okay, but that's the start, and that's because they get the audience behind you there.
Exactly. The audience is 100% behind John Wick in defending himself after they
killed him. The cuter the dog, the better.
Exactly. He didn't even give a fuck that they stole the car. But when they fucking killed the dog, it was on. It's like my wife gave me that dog. You're fucking dead. That's the last
basically he feels like I'm gonna be a new, there's a sociological Darwinism going on. And criminals like Dad don't stand a chance anymore. I'm the first of the new breed, and this is the uniform that separates me from the herd out there. Do you like it? Chris is insane. The doctor said you aren't well. You're still in shock. You need to come home. I come back home and that little bitch would carve me up like she carved up Dad. I'm staying with friends until I get a hideout. But we got cash flow problems right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm putting a gang together. We're going to avenge Daddy's death. And then we're going after Uncle Ralphie. Who the hell does he think he is just walking in, taking over Dad's old books? I'm the son and heir. I'm the one who should be giving orders. Chris, please, you're going to get hurt. I'm a supervillain, Mom. I hurt other people. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to commit the first super crime.
Yeah, he's calling himself a supervillain before he's actually committed any crimes.
Now, this is the moment that was right from the movie. The whole dressing as a pimp and her, which there can be as some things have shown. You can have some people like women who look younger who appeal to that demographic. But in that case, they're not actually little kids; they just look like them. So having her pose like one of those, I could buy that.
Yeah, but it's fucking gross.
But
Stop looking at children like they're adults that you want to sleep with.
Oh, I agree. Gross. I agree. I completely agree with you on all that.
Fucking
I'm just saying, I buy that. That's why she knows this will work.
Exactly. But that's the thing.
We don't think shouldn't exist. Those things should not exist. Unfortunately, they do. And that's why the Hit Girl's playing off on.
Right.
Again, at least she was on the older side of the movie, so it makes that a bit more acceptable.
Yeah, but it's still like she's a child. She's a child. She's underage. Like,
yep, but she's playing off of those who would just either fall for it or into that.
Seriously into it. Yeah.
Yep. And but yeah, of course, big action sequence. I've started a stopwatch. You've got 3 minutes to close these fucks down. Easy. Don't get cocky, kid. That prick in the bandana is about to pull out a knife. Now jump. What? Grab the rope and swing through. So now they're going to practice the swing through. What if I miss and hit the wall? I'll break my fucking neck. I'll be fine, Princess Tippy Toes. Just remember to tuck your head as you go through and go, oh, look, smash here. Just tuck your head as you go through the glass and try not to sever anything major. Jumping through windows is a superhero tradition, and the element of surprise is enormous, especially if you're 2 or 3 stories up. Now go. Not a chance. It's too frickin' high. Okay, if you're going to be a little pussy about it, I guess we could start at the baby floor. Jesus, Dave, it's like training the Tiny Titans sometime. There was a comic going on, the Tiny Titans. Window 1, again. I told you to tuck your head, kick-ass. You'll knock yourself out unless you land and you lead with your shoulder. How many times, how many more are we doing here anyway? 15 at least. Jumping through glass should be as normal as opening a door in our line of work. A well-trained hero is already thinking up his joke when he's coming through a window. Funny thing is, I can see why your dad trained her that way. And it's like, it fits with the aesthetic of heroes.
Exactly. It goes exactly with a superhero.
I know. Okay, now give me an iconic line. What's the first thing you say when you bust in their hideout? I don't know. Game over, motherfuckers. Not bad. That only really zings if you're smashing up a card game. Write down. Anyone order a knuckle sandwich? That's pretty good for most situations. What about the buzzer? Too fat to be in the gang? Definitely. And I don't like the way Tarantula has his real name up on his Facebook page. Any hero that gives away secret identity like that will just as easily give up yours. What about Night Bitch? It's a superhero team, Dave, not a whorehouse. Any content showing that much flesh is just completely inappropriate. Ha!
And then they use her for the movie.
Yep. Well, no, she is still going to appear in this, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
That's so funny.
Escapee scumbag at 10 o'clock. Luckily for you, I brought Mjolnir. Fuck! Is it? Oh, but yeah. Holy shit. I can't ask my mom to spend this kind of money on a pair of jeans. Daddy always taught me that clothes are only functional. When it's summer, you wear shorts. When it's winter, you put on a warm coat. Yeah, well, this is what every other girl your age is wearing, Mindy. If you want to fit in at school, your mom needs to get into a little credit card debt. Plus, you need to stop watching Fox News and start watching shit about celebrities. Kids your age don't watch Brit Hume. They just want to see the inside of famous people's houses. Oh yeah. So how do I keep tabs on Obama and our record fucking deficit? You don't care. You're 12 years old. See, this is why nobody wants to hang with you at lunchtime. Now, Sly, Bruce, Arnie, Verhoeven, John Claude, and McTiernan movies are all banned. Legally Blonde, Katie Holmes, Emma Roberts, and all vampire stuff is solid gold. I can't watch this shit. These are chick flicks. I hate to break it to you, Mindy, but you are a girl. And if you want to have friends your own age, you need to at least pretend you have things in common with them. Suddenly it all makes sense. But this is what you realize the whole about this being a secret identity.
Right. She realized.
But then, I hate you, bitch. We're gonna fucking destroy you. We're gonna shatter your brain like you're Charlie Sheen. On the contrary, Debbie, you and I are gonna be the best of friends, and I'm gonna gain the respect of the entire group by supplanting you with the alpha female. What?
So random.
Yep.
Okay, she's the alpha female. Okay.
No, but we haven't gotten there yet.
All right.
But yeah, they're talking just like here to the new guy running the mob, all that. Of course, even things were a little crazy at work, we wouldn't be telling mom about it, would we? It's our job to keep this nice and normal around here. You know what I'm saying? Not entirely. I know who you are, Mindy. Don't insult me by pretending I'm wrong. I know what you and your dad used to do, and I appreciate that you've given it up since you came to live with us. But you being missing all those years really took a toll on your mom, and she doesn't handle stress very well these days. The last thing she needs is drama in her life, like her little girl getting hurt or a superhero costume getting found in the laundry. Now, I'm not going to mention any of this, but only if you promise this is all in your past. The most dangerous thing I want you doing these days is hockey practice. You get me? Marcus, this is ridiculous. Promise me, Mindy? I promise. Good girl. Now, why don't we all snuggle up on the sofa together and watch a little TV? It's not that often I'm home in the evening, and the guys at work said we really had to check out. Like I said, I do like Marcus. He's a legit good guy.
Yes, I absolutely adore him, and
the mom.
I hope he doesn't die.
I can assure you, he does. And him and Mindy's mom do not die.
Okay.
Anywhere.
So I love him.
I can assure you that.
That's good. I'm mad she drugs him though. That really.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Yes, this is Hit Girl. I just drugged Mom and Marcus, and I'm heading for the hit car now. I'll pick you up in 20 minutes. You copy? No problemo. I'm just writing an article for CBR on how few superheroes have been created in the last 40 years compared to the previous 4 decades. Wait.
CBR comics?
Wait. In the last 40 years compared to the previous 4 decades, that's 40 years!
Exactly.
What?
That's funny.
The whole thing just made no sense.
Yep, but he's all the time about some of this vertical paper stock. I said I have another 2,000 words. Dave, listen to me. I don't give a shit. I love it though. She's into the superhero stuff, but she could care less about the comic stuff. Okay, I'm on my way, Miss Bossy Pants. Hey, champ, don't forget to empty the trash on your way out. Dad, I'm late, and the guys are waiting. The guys will keep and will keep, Dave. Now empty the trash like you should have done earlier. It's only gonna take 2 minutes. Oh man, you don't see Green Lantern having to do this shit. I hardly spend any time with him these days. He's always out with the guys. It's just and the age he's at, Jim. Couple of years, and well, it's better seeing them here like this and not him banging her.
Exactly.
Like at the end of that. Again, this feels so much like a course correction.
It does.
Yeah. Again, the movie probably brought a lot of this.
Right.
Probably.
They're trying to fix things that were introduced already. They're trying to get rid of some shit, hide some shit.
Yep. Hey, you been practicing your lines for going into school tomorrow? Oh, don't worry about me. I'm going to have these bitches eating out of my hand. Seriously, I can hardly wait to catch the bus in the morning. What about you? You remember to eat something light for dinner? I don't want my sidekick complaining he's bloated. Wait a second. Why am I your sidekick when I'm 5 years older than you are? Bitch, don't even go there. They might call you, and it might as well call you Hit Boy. Now, come on. Run through your dialogue one more time. In fact, she can drive.
That's too funny.
Right, and he can't. He doesn't drive. She does.
Yep. Okay, but guys, we got some gangs meeting up and everything. I'm sorry to hear about that whole anorexia thing with your oldest. She doing okay? Oh, we're just taking things one day at a time, Umberto. It's been very hard on the entire family, to be truthful. Again, humanizing them. They actually have real life issues back at home.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit that they're actually thinking about while they're at work.
But they're gonna die still.
Of course. But still.
What the hell? Did somebody order a fucking sandwich? What? I said no sandwich, guys. Never mind. Just start hitting people. Attaboy, kick-ass. You're doing pretty good. Put down as many as you can. I've got your back. What's the matter? You think I broke my hand? Gotta break worse than your hand, you little prick. What the fuck? Shit, what have you done? Covet your ass. What does it look like? We thought we agreed we weren't going to kill anybody. I'm not an angst-ridden guy. I'm an old-school public service type. I'm one of those guys that makes jokes while they're jumping around. I'm sorry. I guess I got mixed up in all the confusion and thought I loaded this with tranquilizers. What's going on with your hand? I don't know. Must have punched that guy the wrong way and broke a few of my fingers. It really fucking hurts. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I thought that was a tranquilizer too. Now come on, we better get you to the emergency room. But then Red Mist is going to try and do a stick up. And he's using a weapon he stole from somewhere.
Of course.
Yep. Sorry. Hit my mic. Sorry. But yeah, he's ready to become famous. But yeah, this thing, damn, dang. Unfortunately, it takes 30 seconds to recharge, and that's more enough time for them. Get him! Yeah, this is not going. Get back to the fight! No way, we're fighting Asians, man. They're gonna be like kung fu experts or something. Please, I'll give you each $5 grand each. Are you crazy? Look at them. You're on your own here, Chris. What the hell? Are you okay? I'm fine, that guy just shot our dad. What? It's okay, I got him. Get off me, you idiot. Oh. Show up. I hope you realize. Now remember, no, we haven't gotten there yet. This is the chief of police, and it turns out he's in with them. He's been on their payroll and everything.
Of course.
Yeah.
That sounds all right.
But he's also good for the family too. He's like an honorary Uncle Vic to Chris. Well, these guys haven't been on your Uncle Ralph. What?
That make him a good guy.
Trust. He'll be the final boss of the whole trilogy.
Oh yeah.
You know how many years you get for blowing up that old guy? What's the difference? You're sending me away anyway, Uncle Vic. I might as well be in friggin' jail. Believe me, kid, you wouldn't last 5 minutes up in Riker. Now your Uncle Ralphie's doing this as a favor to your mother. He's doing it because he loves you and he understands you've been through a lot lately. But things are about to get dangerous in town. There's a lot of resistance at the precinct to Ralphie coming in. I'm doing what I can to smooth things over, but we're worried you're going to get hurt if you end up in the middle of all this. You mean you want me out of here where I can't do any harm? That's a very negative way of looking at it. Shit. What is that? Why does nobody take me seriously? It's like having a rock star for a dad. Why doesn't anybody see me as a criminal on my own right? So what he's going to do? He's going to be evil Batman, go around and train with martial arts and everything, which is like, whatever, as long as it gets you out of here.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
Roz.
Right. He turns into Roz.
Yep. Oh, and we booked you the vegetarian dinner for your flight. Your mom says you don't like mushrooms, but I slipped the stewardess $50 to pick them out for you. Thanks, Uncle Vic. Again, I do find it interesting how they humanize, even though these guys are going to be some of the worst scumbags. Again, in these little moments, they're like, okay, they're not absolute monsters everywhere they go. They're just other monsters in every other regard.
Right. It's like they are still normal people, but they are still scumbags.
Listen, none of us over the age of 20 can really relate to having our mushrooms picked out for us on a private
private plan.
Exactly. Exactly. None of us can relate to that. Oh, look, she even puts on makeup and everything. 90 minutes on hair care? Check. Inappropriate use of mother's mascara? Check. Strong opinion on Selena Gomez? Check. iPhone filled with 10,000 songs I've never actually heard? Check. You fuck with the wrong tween, Debbie Foreman. I will crush you with my knowledge of the Hunger Games. I will put you in the ground with my expertise on Bieber.
That's
perfect, though.
Of course, was Mindy wearing makeup back there? She's just taking an interest in herself, Marcus. This is good. It means she's finally trying to fit in. OMG, is our stupid bus still not here? I think we should all get a day off when it's late and just go home and paint our nails or something. All right, good idea. What's going on with all the new clothes, Mindy? You look kind of different. Oh, it's just a few things I picked up. You know how it is, Debbie. Sometimes you just hate everything in your wardrobe and need to throw in all the trash. You like the new bracelet my mom bought me? Oh, wow. I love cheap plastic shit from H&M. You think I could borrow it sometime? I got a party next weekend. What? This is literally the saddest thing I've ever seen. Are you trying to blend in with us, whore? You think this is one of those movies where a tomboy gets a makeover and everyone in school suddenly thinks she's a princess? Because I hate to tell you, but wearing juicy couture just makes it harder to look up and see that big moon face. You haven't turned into a beautiful swan, Mindy. You're just the same ugly duckling shopping for clothes at a cop's shitty salary. Jesus, what's the matter with you, Debbie? Why are you always such a fucking bitch? Oh, sounds to me like somebody's at the breaking point. I've already got one attempted suicide under my belt. I bet I'll have her cutting herself by Thursday. What? Okay, I do think Mark Millar's going a little overboard. I don't think there might be some people, but I don't think majority of these bitches actually go out of their way to get them to commit suicide.
I mean, there are girls like that, 100%, but
to be that upfront?
Yeah, but to put it out there like that is a little different.
Yeah.
Like, put it front and center in your comic book makes it even worse.
Yep. But yeah, to see, like, I say we avoid superheroes altogether and just go with my cat stuff. How's Cat in the Wild and how cats in the wild don't meow and domestic cats only do it to sound like a hungry baby? What the hell's going on here? Oh, the guys and me got invited to Todd's sister's birthday party, and there's going to be a lot of older girls there. I'm just writing a script for what we're going to talk about so nobody freezes up and totals their chances of getting laid. Okay, I'm not even going to comment on this. What's the latest with your hand? You ready to take down that drug mill tonight? I can't. Went for another x-ray this morning. The doctor said it's even worse than he thought. It's broken in 3 different places, and he said I need arrested for 2 months. 2 months? It's a broken fucking hand, Dave. Daredevil's blind, and he still fights crime. Yeah, but this is real life, Mindy. This is the hand I write with. If I don't let it heal, there could be long-term damage. So what about this thing with the Colombian? I thought you were helping me with my shit list here. We're supposed to be crippling Genevieve's cash cow. We've done the Russians. Tonight was the Colombians, and Sunday was going after Casimo and Casillo. Sorry, Mindy, but there's nothing I can do. Maybe I could do something else to help. Maybe I could be like Oracle and just work your computers for a while. Forget it. I'll do it myself if you aren't going to take this seriously. Oh my God, look at all that makeup. Have they started enrolling child prostitutes at this school now? Anyone even talks to her and I will freeze you out, understand? Jesus, what's with her? I have no idea, but I've seriously had enough of this crap. What the hell? Were you just watching me use the bathroom, you lesbian? Wake up, bitch. Come on. I didn't haul your ass up here so you could take a nap. What? Where am I? Shit! Oh, shit! Don't let me go! Don't let me go! Relax. You let me know. As bad as this is, it's still better than the movie.
Yeah,
this is
for
great.
Sure. She just
relax. I got you. Now, what were you saying before I zapped you with my taser? Something about me wearing too much makeup? Mindy, please just let me down. I'm sorry, Debbie, but I think we both know it's gone beyond that point. What? I've decided everybody's life would be a whole lot nicer if you just didn't exist anymore. Don't say I never gave you a chance. None of this would have happened if you were only have been a little bit more pleasant to everyone. Don't, please, I'm begging you. Not listening. Hasta la vista, airhead. Ah! What the hell? Now that recycling truck passes through here at 4:27 every day. Give me or any other kid's shit at school, and I promise we'll be a little earlier next time. Is that clear? Crystal, great. Now I'm having a sleepover this weekend, and we're going to watch some Reese Witherspoon sing about a girl giving up life in the city to become an organic farmer. I take it you and all the other girls will be bringing your pajamas and joining me. Wouldn't miss it. See, I told you we'd end up BFFs. I do like how the coloring makes it clear that she's wearing, you can tell she's wearing makeup.
Oh, yeah.
I just love that. That was great. Everybody wants revenge on a bully like that.
For real.
Yep. And again, this is better than the movie with the thick stick.
Yeah, I didn't like that either. I like when they show.
That was way too far. That was way too far.
When they show it, you know all that's gonna happen. You can kind of see it coming, right. But like, I didn't like it.
Like both ends.
It was gore for gore's sake, and I hated it.
Yeah.
But turns out someone has left Like you said, they weren't leaning on you, but look what they delivered. It says "Mommy Bear," "Daddy Bear," and "Baby Bear" on them. It's they're trying to lean on him to become crooked. Gigante, I need to talk to you. Wow, somebody looks serious. You see what my wife got in the mail this morning? Well, I hope you dropped them off at forensics and had them checked for prints. I already have, and they're clean. You know how much this set her back? You know how much she hangs by a thread since the whole thing was Mindy and her crazy ex-husband? Marcus, what can I say? I'm as horrified as you are. Don't bullshit me, Vic. We both know who pays for those fancy suits, and you could tell him from me that threatening my family will not gain influence in this department. That's quite an accusation. Would you like to put that in writing? Fuck you! Don't do anything stupid, Marcus. That's enough weird shit. There's enough weird shit going on there without you going all Steven Seagal on us. Oh boy, so she's gonna deal with those guys on her own. Oh jeez.
Oh, it's gonna go poorly.
Like what the hell? Freeze, you little fuck. Uh-oh. Say my name.
Taller, though.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
They make her so tiny.
It's so
Wait,
chucky.
don't shoot. It's just some stupid kid. The hell it is. What kind of kid gets knives and guns? It's a fucking midget, and he's here to kill us all. Kill us. Who sent you, you midget prick? Give her the name, or we'll blow your goddamn brains out. Not if I kill you first, you shit-eating fuckball. What the hell? Never seen a digital grenade before. There's enough C4 in here to take out the whole floor. Your move, scumbag. Well, I guess we'll just have to see who's got the fastest trigger finger, huh? Think you could beat all 8 of us? You don't understand. The bomb's already set. This place goes up in 30 seconds, so I'd think about running if I were you. What? 25 seconds and counting. Is this really not sinking in? Shit, get out of here now! What's your hurry, bitches? It's only a little bomb. Now lie back and try to relax. Just think of this as your ticket to the next Michael Jackson concert. Fuck! Okay, this is the place from, and what I hear. So yeah, they're about to come in, and of course she gets the girls out.
Of course.
Spoons! She blew up Spoons! Who? This little girl in the costume. She just walked in there and murdered everyone. What does she look like? Give me a description. I don't know. Black hair, black and purple hair, black cape. She was out of her fucking mind. Ah, shit. Marcus, what the hell is he doing here? In the Hall of the Big Chase, that was also in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get this message, I want you to take a look at in Mindy's room. There's been a sleepwalker cited fitting her description, and I just wanted to make the check she's tucked up. Could you do that for me, baby? Come on, you piece of junk, go faster. I've been pounding these streets since. Sorry, Mindy, I know all the shortcuts. I've been pounding these streets since before you were born. Almost there.
What the fuck?
Okay, Mindy, what the hell's going on? Marcus, is that you? What time is it? I was fast asleep. Oh, come on. Don't treat me like I'm stupid. I don't know how you got here so fast, but I know for a fact that was you out there. I thought we said you weren't going to do this anymore. Do you realize what could have happened to you with those people? Marcus, I swear I have no idea what you're even talking about. Oh my God. I just realized the Russians, the Italians, all those bodies we've been finding, that was you, wasn't it? I figured it was maybe some kind of turf war, but it was you that's been killing all these key players. I'm sharing a house with Hannibal fucking Lecter. Now, in the movie, I do like it how she actually seemed to form that he knows his blood, pulled it off, and revealed she still had her suit on.
Right.
But here, it's like, nope, he's still calling bullshit. Right. Of course, they put on a smiley face like, oh, we got this. But then it's like, do you realize what this would do to her? She's been freaking out about those bullets we got sent. Can you imagine what she'd be like if she found out you were a hit girl? To be continued.
Oh, shit.
Wow. I can't believe you almost got caught. Well, fighting crime just feels a lot harder without a partner to back you up. So you realize why Batmobiles are built as 2-seaters. So what does this mean for Ralphie Genovese thing? Are you giving a break for now? You kidding? I'm just finalizing my shit list, kick-ass. Daddy showed me how to make strategic strikes on these criminal empires, and I figured I'm maybe 11 more hits from crippling this guy's cash flow. There's 3 kills, and that's 3 kills a week for 1 more month. And then I can lie low until your hand gets better. Maybe then we can finally get that super team together, huh? Absolutely. So basically, the reason why this is all the setup is so they take out Genovese, so because he will be leading the hit on everything. And then they can finally get the hero stuff going.
Yeah, right. They're still trying to get their team together.
Yep. Excuse me, Mindy. I don't mean to interrupt, but I was wondering if you would maybe we could sit beside you at lunch tomorrow. Would you be okay? Or do you have any other plans? Actually, I said I'd sit next to Tracy tomorrow, Debbie, but Thursdays are always good. Should I pencil you guys in for then? That would be awesome. Isn't that the girl who's giving you a hard time a few days back? A long story. Like, look, I don't want to seem like a bossy older brother, but do you really think it's smart to keep drugging your folks? Marcus almost caught you last night. Doesn't that make you even slightly apprehensive? Two little words, Dave. Plausible deniability. That could have been anyone running around in that costume. Besides, as long as he and Mom are drugged up, he'll have no idea what I'm up to anyway. I just have to make sure nobody sees me and off each goon in a totally different way. What? How many different ways can you kill a guy? Let's just say me and Dad filled an entire bedtime storybook with different ways. I've got this all worked out on the back of my history folder, kick ass. Wait till you see how I'm icing Genevieve. This is absolutely poetic. And yes, of course I know about the mill. I'm watching the Blaze on the TV news and working out how much goddamn money this is costing me. Believe me, boss, we're trying our best to get to the bottom of this, but nobody knows a thing about this kid. We snatched another superhero off the street, but looks like just like those other clowns, he never met her. It doesn't matter. This has nothing to do with the superhero. I don't care what the workers think they saw. Marcus Williams was leading that raid last night, and I've started to wonder if he might be behind our. Heck, he's starting to think it was Marcus who did it. Now, he could be working for a rival gang, or maybe he's a conscientious cop. Either way, he ignored our warning, and he needs to be made an example of. Ralphie, with the greatest respect. Fuck your respect, Vic. I've lost $20 million in the last few weeks. I have no intention of losing another cent. Now get a team together and handle this prick, or I'm going to be choosing a new best friend in the police department. Whatever you say, boss. You done here, Vic? Yeah, just get rid of him. Are you trying to ruin these fucking shoes? Up and look, he's actually getting some training at first.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Yeah, he eats it.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh, but then they're putting him through the Blue Lotus thing, and then what's the significance? No idea. Just saw it in Batman Begins, thought it sounded cool. But the more we push him, the more cash he seems to throw at us. How much more do you think we can bleed him for? Not sure, but I really want a new BMW. So these guys are being assholes, just trying to bleed him of money.
That's right. Wouldn't you?
I know, right?
If he was that much of a scumbag, wouldn't you?
Well, no, they're just claiming because he's gullible.
Exactly. But he's also being a scumbag.
Yep. But he decided, no, he figured things out and thought he's going to lock her up, take her comics. Ha! Secret Service. But the biggest change I made is switching my shift to permanent daytime, just so I can keep an eye on you at night. I've no idea how you managed to sneak out in the past, but I promise I will and see you in jail before I see you do this again. This is unbelievable. Hey, baby, what's going on? Just looking at these 3 bullets that got sent, I still can't get my head around this. Like, how could someone threaten a 12-year-old child? I'll get it. I did. Hello, sweetheart. Special delivery from Ralphie Genevieve. Oh my God! Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and do as you're told, or Hannah Montana gets an extra fucking sinkhole in the side of her head. Mindy, Michael, look at the door, and Vincent, make sure all the drapes are closed so nobody sees what's going on in here. Now, don't complain. If you hadn't pissed off Ralphie, he wouldn't be needing to make an example of you. You're just the one hitting his biggest earnings. Oh, again, it's like, wait, they didn't. He's not the one doing it.
Yeah.
Right. He has no idea what's going on.
Yep. I did 18 months in the hall and missed my little kid's first birthday party. What makes you what you make of that, fuckface? You starting to regret it now? That's why I couldn't believe it when Ralphie said he needed someone to take care of you. I feel like I'd want to watch. Oh God, please, what are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna show your little girl I'm not the only dad who lets his kids down. But first, I want to see him beg. You hear that, you stupid cop prick? Beg me not to kill her.
Oh shit.
That's ridiculous.
All right.
Look, Bill Sink was covered. That's based off of the Electra cover.
Yeah.
I like that gun. That gun is crazy. The yard on that gun is crazy.
But then they all fall asleep. I think he's fallen asleep. What? I don't believe it. His fucking wife's snoring here too. Jesus Christ, what kind of parents you got here, kid? Drink the dried kind. Oh!
Just in time to stab you in the crotchal.
Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
Now sit tight, you fat fuck. I'll be back for you in a second. Yeah! Shit! God!
That's too funny.
That's perfect.
Oh God, please. I'm bleeding really bad. You gotta get me an ambulance or something. Drink. Sorry, scum. The only way you're leaving here is in a body bag. I've been waiting to kill you since the second you broke in. But you had to wait till Mom passed out. I'd have blown my secret identity. Now I've got all the time in the world to finish you off. But what would be the coolest way to do it? It has to be something special for threatening Mom and Marcus. But there's not a lot I can work with in here. Wait a second. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Hello, Mr. Funkhauser. My folks are doing some work in the backyard, and they wondered if you had a sledgehammer they could borrow. Sledgehammer? Sure. Just give me 2 ticks. Here you go, Mindy. Tell Marcus to leave it by the side of the house when he's done, huh? Marcia and I are going to go into bed early tonight. Thank Mr. Funkhauser. Oh, fuck. Please, you don't have to do this. Marcus, it's the closest thing I've had to a dad now, shithead. He's so good to Mom, I could cry sometimes. This is for sticking a gun in his face. Nice job, baby doll. But what do you do now? What do you mean, Daddy? I've killed all the bad guys. Shouldn't I just call the cops and sit here waiting for Mommy and Marcus to wake up? Sure, as long as you don't mind Ralphie Genevieve sending 10 more men to murder you guys while you're having lunch tomorrow. You've seen those 3 bullets he mailed to the house. You know you aren't safe until someone JFK's that piece of garbage. But I promised him I wouldn't kill people anymore. Oh, honey, you really think he won't be pissed about all this? I say you have a little fun while they're both out cold and start that good girl routine first thing in the morning. This is your last chance to off that punk and make a dent in your shit list. You know about my shit list? I see everything up in heaven, honey. And I'm very, very proud of you. I'm pretty sure this is her subconscious convincing her to do all this.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Yep. But tonight should be like the end of The Godfather with a massive weight of strategic hits. I feel conflicted about The Godfather. I saw it sentimentalize violent criminals and gave them a code of honor they never actually have in real life. I mean, structurally, Mr. Ebert. I'm talking about a night of mayhem like the world has never seen and all those goons killed in seriously awesome ways. You really think a bloodbath is the right thing to do here? Absolutely. Thank you, Daddy. I love the fact you're always here if I ever need good advice. I love you too, sweet sugar plum. Oh!
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
10 different names were on that shit list and 10 different ways to send these fucks to Hades. Oh, look!
Oh, my goodness.
I spent weeks coming up with the coolest deaths and funny little quips that I finished them off. I crossed the city like a fucked up Santa, sliding down chimneys and dispensing deaths like candy canes. I nixed them all in a single night, and I don't know how I did it, but I hadn't had this much fun since Daddy gave me that terrorist to play with on my 8th birthday. Strangled, decapitated, blown to bits with grenades up their asses. It was awesome. But the boss I saved for last. Jeez, look at all these!
Yeah, it's a bloodbath straight hell up.
What the fuck? Don't try to move, Ralphie. You've been handcuffed to your bunk. What's going on? How the hell did you get in here? The laundry truck. They're very careful when you're leaving the prison, but they aren't so thorough when you're driving in. Oh, look, stabbed it with the one guy.
Right to the eye.
Yep, I stabbed him to death before I woke you up. What the hell is this? I want you to stop running a criminal empire from your high security cell. I want you to stop making a mockery of the United States justice system. Get the fuck out of here. That wasn't a request, asshole. Guards, get in here. There's a midget and she's with a gun and she's going to fucking shoot me. What the hell's going on with all this midget shit?
Yeah.
Look at you. What's with all this midget shit?
Right. Like, why they keep calling her that instead
because
of.
Because they can't believe she's a 12-year-old.
Right. They make her look like Chucky when she's on the covers. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, scream all you like, by the way. I hit the place with knockout gas. Likewise, the guys in the monitor room are busy watching last night's security tape. I've been playing this for months, and tonight I just offed everyone you ever valued in your dirty chain of command. Who the fuck are you, kid? Oh, I'm just a little girl who likes her bedtime stories. Have you heard of the one about the 3 bears? Mommy bear, daddy bear, and baby bear. It puts it in the gun because they're good bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Sweet dreams, cocksucker. Hey, if I'm not wrong, and I'm not sure if I took a wrong turn back there, but is this death row, right? It is death row, right? Yeah. How come? No big deal. Just thought I'd save the taxpayers a little cash while I'm here.
Oh my goodness.
No big deal.
It's ridiculous.
Mom and Marcus were still out cold when I got back home, and just like I hoped, Marcus took the blame for me. He told his friends it was self-defense, and all the other cops figured he probably got a medal. Would probably get a medal for defending his home against 4 armed intruders. I just never expected Mom to be so freaked out. I never knew how fragile she was until I saw her shaking and crying in the middle of the garden. But Marcus was amazing. He'd been helping her through her anxiety attacks and knew exactly how to do and what to do to get her breathing under control. That's when I realized that Marcus was right, and Mom could never know the truth about my hit girl past. The idea that her husband had taken 4 years and 4 lives almost pushed her over the edge. What would she do if she ever found out I had over 100 kills under my utility belt? You understand why this has to stop now? Relax, Marcus, it's over. We're safe now anyway. So, yep, getting things ready. But then we see Chris with the others, and they kick his ass. And then he realizes, like, you have done well, Christopher, but you are not ready yet. Your teachers say you have more to learn, but for $5,000, oh, fuck off. You think I don't realize when you're ripping me off? I wanted to be like Batman, travel the world, learning all this cool shit. But you know what? It's too difficult. I'm just going to hire a bodyguard and let them kill Kick-Ass and Hit Girl. If a bodyguard is what you require, then for $30,000, would you stop? I'll get my own freaking bodyguard. Seriously, you guys have been bleeding me dry since I got here, and it's not goddamn cool. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to get my stuff and try to find a bus somewhere. I'd ask for directions, but that probably cost me 10 grand. A great shame. I promised my wife I'd take her to Vegas for our anniversary, and that asshole was a nice little earner. I mean, I guess some people want to actually make money doing this stuff, but come on!
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's got to be profitable.
But not that much of a screw you. I think this is where he put all the more cynical stuff into.
Right, especially for him, you know?
Yep. Jesus, what the hell happened to you? What the hell happened to you? Shoplifter, chased him down the street, but they had a couple of pals waiting, and they beat the living shit out of me. What were they trying to steal? Can of baked beans? You did all this for a can of baked beans? I'm not going to stand by and watch some asshole shoplift. No, you wouldn't, would you? You've no idea how much I miss all this, man. I mean, school is pretty good and everything's fine at home, but I'd give anything to be out there pounding the streets with you. So why don't you? So what happened at the house? I'm lucky Mom's still in one piece, kick-ass. I swore to Marcus I wouldn't risk her life again. And a superhero always keeps their word, right? Totally. Of course, I didn't say anything about training other superheroes. What? Training kicks off at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, kick-ass. Every minute late is an extra 10 chin-ups. I plan to make something out of you yet, asshole. Oh, but then he realizes he remembers who Dave is.
Oh.
Uh-oh. So how was that?
That was really good. I like that.
Better than the first one?
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. I like a nice Doc ran upstairs real quick. But I like a nice what do you call it? Like well-developed characters, you know?
Yeah. And Mindy definitely is.
Yeah, there's parts where Marcus is great. He's definitely my favorite. 100%.
Definitely. And the mom, see what I mean? Know why? Losing the mom, again, it's that double-edged sword.
Yeah. No, I think this story was way better than
the first, because the first one was just way too cynical.
Yeah.
This at least had some more hopefulness, but it still kept some of the cynicism, just not too much.
Yeah, not too much. And it was definitely more on the like you said, the hope side and the, things are gonna get better side.
Exactly. But of course it wasn't always gonna get a lot worse.
Right. Oh yeah.
At least Kick-Ass 2 is where things get. Kick-Ass 2 is pretty much the Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah,
it is.
Redemption arc leading up to the Kick-Ass.
Yeah, but this felt like this was this needed? I wouldn't say it was exactly needed, but it was still a good story nonetheless.
Yeah, it's something to show like each character and their motivations for what comes up.
Exactly. And I think this is more meant for filling in gaps for Mindy.
Right.
That Kick-Ass 2 skipped over.
For the audience.
Yeah.
The audience that actually enjoyed the movie and wanted to see more, they could go to this.
Exactly. I wish that they actually did a Hit Girl movie with Chloe. It was Chloe Grace Moritz.
Been good.
Yeah, instead of combining the elements into Kick-Ass 2.
Mm-hmm.
They just combined the school element.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, but yeah, that's what the side are like. Wait, why is this guy questioning the blood on her face?
Yeah, right. He's just looking at it like, okay.
But I think that's one of my favorite drawings of her right there. That looks great. Not
She
too rough, not too
but happy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
damn.
Yep. But like I said, the fact that she's hallucinating her father to push her through.
Yeah.
But to be fair, she did need to do this, obviously, because they weren't going to stop.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. No, she was just protecting her family.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And using the bullets, I like that.
Yeah, that's a nice touch.
Yep.
At the same time, her stepdad is going to know it was her now.
But he already knew it was her, just confirmed it. But he also knew, I think even he was smart enough to realize, okay, she took them out. They're not coming after us anymore.
Right.
So that's why he took the credit for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit of a stretch. It is a bit of a stretch, but not that much.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But, hey, Doc, were you here to see this part? With the sensei? Yeah, seriously. That I felt like this is where they put the ultra cynicism here, which is like, oh, we're going to poke fun at the cliches here. And it's like,
exactly.
I get it, but at the same time,
him actually realizing that they're just trying to rob him.
Yeah.
Money.
But at the same time, it also feels like would people be that much? Yeah, the guy's gullible. Would they be that much? Again, it's the whole notion of almost everyone in this world are scumbags.
Right. Well, I mean, that is kind of real world. There's a lot of people that you wouldn't realize only care about themselves.
Yeah, but a sensei?
Yeah.
That would feel a bit of a stretch. The senseis would usually be a proper state of mind and everything.
Have you ever been to a karate dojo that was successful?
Good point. But this doesn't look like I don't know if this is meant to be a successful one or not. It's clearly out in the mountains or whatever.
A couple of fucking senseis that were definitely more interested in getting more people in their studio than actually caring about the kids.
True. But yeah, the fact that it took him to get high to remember Dave's name.
Yeah, that's funny.
Wasn't Karate Kid all about that other dojo that was just
the other dojo wasn't about making money. They were just about kicking ass. Cobra Kai was, but even Cobra Kai was about not so much the money. That wasn't until the third movie when it became a franchising. It was just simply our way's better.
Right.
Yeah, but that's not the way of a sensei or somebody.
Oh no, that's true. Like I said, but it was less about the money and more about the ego. It's all about ego.
Yeah, right.
It's all about his students are better than
it wasn't until Silver came around in the third one when completely high on coke, basically like, I like that.
All right.
I love him. I love that actor. I love that actor returning in the show. He was the best part of season 3. The best part.
Yeah, he was.
I just love to see and 4. Just like he was just awesome there. I can't wait for that the rest of the season to play out. The final season.
Yeah, I haven't caught back up on it. I've missed like the last 2 seasons now, I think.
Right. But again,
actually did bring him back.
Yeah,
but it didn't seem like he was going to be.
Yep. But overall, though, again, this was definitely a better story. Again, it's not that important in the grand scheme of things, but it still helped out a lot.
I liked it as a side story.
Right. Like just thinking about it in a way where it's just there to fill the holes in some of the info. then
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a good story. You
Pulled
know?
the right focus to.
Right.
Exactly. That's why they kept it short.
Right. It didn't focus too much on Kick-Ass. It focused on her.
I still have
Exactly.
Furiosa running through my head. I can't believe how bad that was.
I know, right?
Except we were talking before we started recording, everyone.
Yes, we were talking movies.
Yes. It's just those things where you just compare media with,
This is the good side story compared to Furiosa.
Yeah,
right,
well,
exactly. It's a good
just,
lead too. She can take the lead.
Right, like that's the dislike I had
This
with
one,
it. She was a bad Furiosa. She was a bad lead choice to me, at least. And then like the CGI in like the unrelevant scenes was fucking terrible.
It's like 2002.
Like,
well, train protege Kick-Ass, take down mafia, not check. Bust drug raid, not check. Hide activities from the cop stepfather, check. Make friends with the mean girl at school, not check. Get bloodstains out of new school clothes. Algebra.
The breakout star of Kick-Ass.
I love that. Her dealing with them again better than the movie. Why did the movie have to go that route?
Yeah, because they had to make that scene more gruesome to get rid of some other stuff. I really think
really like to suck.
Yes,
that's like number. Oh my god, it's gonna sound bad, but number 2s in like trilogy.
Not always.
More often than not. Definitely more often than not.
Can I tell you one movie that was a good sequel in its own right, even though it's well remembered, even though the plot itself it's not that great. Sister Act 2.
Oh yeah, people.
But that was just on par music stuff. But when you actually watch the movie, you're like, oh.
Yeah, some of these things are so dated at this point, and it's like they're not even that old, but they're already dated.
But you know what? I could watch Ghost again. Ghost actually held up, right? With Patrick Swayze and Whoopi Goldberg, because I love her. I think she's great.
Yep. Like, again, there are some good second movies like Terminator 2, Aliens. Boy, what's with Cameron and sequels?
I'm a low-key big Terminator fan. Definitely. Like, I don't put it out there, but I love every Terminator.
I do too.
I grew up when I was little. My parents would let me watch the TV edits. I would always put on this robe of mine, like I'm Kyle, ran downstairs in the basement to watch it.
Oh, that's great.
Now, my parents didn't take me to see the second movie when it came out in theaters because they didn't know how it was going to be, seeing the full unaltered stuff. Eventually, then they got me the VHS because I'm so surprised. The TV edit on Terminator, it's not that much edited.
No, it's not, because you are
like cutting the eyeball out and some of the swear words, but
you're allowed a certain amount of swears, and you're allowed a certain amount of gruesome.
I know, but
right.
And the most they had was the cutting the eyeball out.
Yeah, right though.
But again, this was still a very good one. If I had to rank the first Kick-Ass, I'd give that like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. This is like an 8 out of 10. Strong 8 out of 10.
Exactly. I was like mid-7s, I think, with the Kick-Ass story. Probably about the same here. They really are on par with each other.
I enjoy a badass female lead.
Yeah.
Even if she's a child.
I do too, but I think that they could have done a little bit less with the excess and a little bit more with her character. That's
definitely.
I get it.
Yep. But
by just focusing on her for most of this story, it just would have been a little bit more fleshed out to me.
Definitely. But I did also like her trying to train him and everything. Again, advice is sound, but then you realize just how screwed up this is.
I love that she does, like, she pokes fun at it, but she does not at all need a sidekick. No. She is the main. She's got the talent. She's got everything. Like,
exactly.
He's not needed.
Right. But she so respects him enough, especially because she knows also she needs to. Because I'm betting she was gonna stop when the mafia was taken care of anyway.
Right, but she also did say, like, oh, it would be easier with a second or with a partner.
Yeah, that's the other reason. Yeah,
is very. She sees that she needs somebody else.
Yeah, but
like doing it on her own works, but not really.
Most of the time in comics, the sidekick is like the superhero will get like pinned up or something. Like it always happens, and they always show that the sidekick is so needed. Might have helped her, but she didn't need it at all.
Yep. But to be fair, also though, if Kick-Ass was there to help her during that night with the drug cartel, she might not have gotten spotted.
Exactly. Yeah. She might not have gotten spotted, and things might have gone a little bit smoother for them.
So yeah, I gotta say again, they set up Gigante here. Like I said, he's gonna be a bigger threat going forward, and he is the final boss of the third one. Again, setting up Marcus. I think Ralphie. Genovese was probably the weakest because it's like, yes, he's operating from in prison, but he goes down way too easy.
Yeah, right.
Because he has nowhere to run or hide.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that too, but the fact that she got him tied up by the time he woke up.
Right.
Whereas at least his brother put up a fight. I mean, this felt like from a story point of view, they just had to wrap it up.
It's just not a good fight, He wasn't ready.
Finish quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But yeah, so that was Hit Girl. Thank you, for joining me. Thank you, everyone else. And we'll see you guys on the next one, which, timing is right, next one will be my 450th.
Oh, dang, nice.
Congrats.
Yep. So see you guys then. Take care.